Welcome back. Today we are diving straight into creating classes. Right in your dashboard, click on Add, and then right here you click on Classes, and then when you hover over this Add Class button, you can see some options here. Okay, the first option is Add Classes from Class Templates. So we have already created templates for you, or you can create your class by adding it manually. So click on Add Class Manually. Then you can see right up here, you can select the class category. You've got kindergarten, nursery, primary, junior secondary, and senior secondary. Let's click on primary, and then the name of the class. Let's say primary 1, and then the class arm. Now the class arm is more like a division of that class. If, for instance, your school has a policy of a maximum of 30 students in a classroom, and in primary 1 you've got more than 30 pupils, what you have to do is to create another class arm and then put the remaining students in that other class arm that you have created. You have the option of calling the class arm whatever you want to call it, but just by convention you call it A, B, C, and D onward. You can select the teacher, but we are not doing this right now. So I've just shown you how to add classes manually if that's what you want to do. But in this video, we are going to add classes from templates. So click on Add Classes from Templates. And you can see, let's go to the bottom. You can see crèche, you can see playgroup, nursery, kindergarten. Then in this primary section, you can see primary 1 to 6. Some schools use the grade system. So you have grade 1 to 6. Some schools call it basic 1 to 6. Some schools call it year 1 to 6. When you go to the junior secondary, you can see some schools call it 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, grade 7, 8, 9. Some schools call it just 1 to 3. Same thing in the senior secondary. So for us, we're going to select nursery, select all, select kindergarten, select primary, select junior secondary, JS 1 to 3, and SS 1, 2, 3. And then when we've done that, you can just come down here and click Create Selected Classes. This creates all the classes for you without you having to do it manually. Beautiful. The classes have been created. You can see 19 classes already created. You can come right here to see the classes. Click on Academics and click on Classes. Right over here, click on All Class Categories, select All Class Categories, and you can see all the classes we just created. SS 1 to 3, just 1 to 3, primary 1 to 6, kindergarten 1 to 3, pre-nursery, and nursery. So our classes have been created. Okay, I'm going to show you how to add a class arm. Earlier I talked about when you have the maximum number of pupils in a classroom, you can create a new class arm for that same class. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that here. If you click on Add Class Arm, this modal pops up. You select the class, for instance, primary 1, and then it tries to find the existing class arms. It's taking a little bit of time. Okay, there's an existing class arm, and that is A. So now we'll create a new class arm and call it B. You can select the form teacher, but we're not going to do that now. Just save the class arm. So primary 1 now has A and B. We can do the same for SS1. Right here, add class arm. Previously we did it from here, but here we can do it from here. Add class arm. And we do B and save. So basically that is that. It just showed us how to create classes manually and through the templates, and how to create new class arms. This brings us to the end of this video. See you on the next one.